Hello everyone and welcome back to Egnimatica 2 Expert Mode. Today is episode 6 and I've done a few things off camera. I set up these farms over here. These are soybeans and this is cotton because you need a lot of string for all of the dense cables that I need for AE2. I set up a small wood farm over here. I was able to get these plant gatherers and such from scanning the machine frame that they need into the what UU matter setup downstairs. I've also done a bit more clearing out and rearranging down here. I've cleared all the way down to, I think this is immersive engineering. The metal presses are right there. Oh, also, I got a 64K crafting storage and 3 crafting coprocessors for a second setup for large-scale crafts. I'm gonna get some things together and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so I thought I'd bring you in on this. These Ender IO conduits were not able to pump the items out of this crafter as fast as they could make it, so I made ultimate logistical transporters. These things are so insane. Back in Age of Engineering, I had a setup here that crafted stained glass and solar panels, and these were pulling it out as fast as it could make them, and those crafters were actually faster. And I also got some steel casings, and I'm gonna go stick one in the scanner right here. What? It can't scan steel casings. You kidding? Come on. Oh well. The reason I made more steel casings was so I could scan them, but also so I could get another infuser or two. These guys. Come on. Putting gears, make a load. Then these, I want made out of cobblestone, not stone. I'll just make 16. Make 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And these, oh. This is why automation is nice, because stuff like this, making copper wire, is just a press of a button. Now I'm making more than I need. Well, I guess half of it just got turned into copper rods. But what are copper rods used for? Okay, so I'll use it maybe twice. Just enough for me to automate it, but not enough for me to really use it. I'll probably never need more copper wire. Thinking about going into the resource pack and changing back to the normal copper wire because it's annoying for LV and copper wire to look exactly the same. See you, Enderman. Just don't care. Okay. Easy. Okay. I'm gonna run a dense cable all the way down, and I'll be right back. There we go. And now we're gonna go up top and connect the metal presses to the network. I already set up interfaces along here and I named them like metal press plate, gear, rod, and wire, so that they're easy to find. And as soon as they get their channels, all I have to do is go make patterns for them. Also, I'm gonna so that every item that walks over here gets dropped into this interface, and I'm gonna take smart cables and wire it over there. And I ran out of smooth stone in my dank knoll, so I'm just building with andesite. But there we go. Now, eventually this will kind of get an upgrade, considering this already has 11, half of its channels used, and I haven't even started with mechanism. Or over here. Don't really want to start with this. Also, whenever you die, some of the items, some of the things you've eaten, it deletes and you lose a bunch of hearts. So I'd recommend not dying. Also, apples are a great food source once you have automatic production of them. And yay! The plant sower under here finally has filled up with cotton, so now I'm getting it into this drawer. I'm also saving the sludge for when I bother to make the sludge refinery right here. Not expensive. In fact, I'll make it right after I automate all the gears stuff. Probably gonna need a few more patterns. Like 10? Great, need to go get glowstone. I'll wait on that. Do I have any gears? Not really. So iron. Also, you can shift scroll wheel down to get multiples. Iron. Gold. Copper. Do I have any brown? So, an iron gear. I'll just throw them all in. They get put in here and they get thrown out. Well, sucked in. If I come over here, or iron makes one gear. Want gold. Iron, gold, copper, and bronze. Sweet. Now if I go to the interface and I look up gear, that'll press gear. Put these all in here. If I request, let's say iron gears, say 10. If I run over there really quick, see that making 10 iron gears. Boom. Fully automated. And now we'll do plates and wires, and I'll be back with you when I'm done. Okay, so I finished making the crafting patterns for the plates and gears and the wires, and we'll do the rods as we need them. So now I just made a couple more interfaces. And I set up automation of the steel mechanical component downstairs, which is what I'm working on right now, and I need conveyor belts. There is a dropping conveyor belt, this right here. Go over. There we go, dropping conveyor belt. And I have over here an automated engineer's workbench. What you do is you put in the blueprint and you select the one that you wanted to craft. 3 wide, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here. Put this right there. And cobblestone. There we go. And now I'll just set this up so that I don't have to later. I guess I'll run underneath. That up, put this on the wall. Take this interface and put it right here. And that should make it so that this is an automated engineer's workbench. If I come over to here, look, hopefully it'll be called, nope. I need to go name that. If you didn't know, you can use a or dictionary wrench, shift right click on any A2 cable part, take it off without breaking the cable. It's called the automated work and now this one is going to be 2 steel plates and a copper ingot makes a steel crafting steel mechanical unit. These for those plus these makes one of these in the automated engineering. Got this and this and I need more smart cables. Cotton. I have 14. Oh well. Thinking about using the actual additions farm over here, but I'm not sure I want to take the time to set that up. And it wouldn't take too long, but I just don't want to take the time. Turning out pretty good stuff. Know really what I'm doing right now. Be right back when I do. Okay, so I've decided on what I'm going to try to do today. Probably going to be 2 episodes. To make the delighted meat. This has one of every single food group and would be like ultimate for all food. So that is farming stand from Farming for Blockheads. It replaces the kit from Pam's Harvest Craft and is the way that you get. So I need those seeds, black pepper seeds. So if you didn't know, I think you hadn't thought of it already, probably going to have to expand. So I've decided what I'm going to do. I have 5, a farm that is 5 by 5, farm that is 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 4 by 4, by 6, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, and that's gonna end up with 5 farms in a checkerboard pattern. Next, I have to figure out how to harvest peppercorn and milk. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 of these, and what? 1 of these and 4 of these, and sadly I'm gonna have to go mining for iron, so I'm going to save that for a little bit and clear out a chunk. Be right back. Okay, so I just made the sludge refinery and I'm gonna hook it up and start draining this drum of sludge. And I made pressurized fluid conduits, which needs fused quartz, which you can make in the alloy furnace with 4 quartz, like that. I also set up the auto crafting for the alloy furnace. And now I'll just this on camera. There we go, filling up with sludge. And this actually makes a lot of things. Let's see uses. So clay, dirt, gravel, helium, podsol, sand, full sand. Okay, so only 9 things. So this will slowly fill up about this much. We'll just come over and take stuff out as we need it. And there we go. All of these machines, the plant gatherers, the plant sowers, all of those have power. I'm just running HV cabling from that over there. And if we go down here, this way, fluid conduits, well, actually, all I need to know is, will these run? I could just dump this into a chute. And have to move the tree farm. Because that won't do. There we go. I've got this set up on both sides. This is going to be insert only. Then up here, it's going to extract. And extract always active because I don't really care for sludge because it's not all that great. Insert always, no insert, always active. And now I have to run item conduits. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Excuse me. Over here, this is gonna be lettuce. This is going to be insert on green, extract on green. This over here is going to be extract on green, round robin disabled. And this is going to have a priority of 1. It's not going to extract anything. So lettuce is going to go in, and only lettuce, and it has a higher priority than the storage drawer I'm going to set up. Then over here, it's going to be, extracting on green, always active. This is the plant gatherer. It's going to harvest the lettuce, and it's going to get extracted and go to here. Then, when the plant sower is full, it's going to come over to here, and it's going to insert and fill this drawer up. Now, this is going to be, let's see, lettuce seed. I think tomatoes. Just getting those out of the way. But this is going to be tomatoes. What I'm going to do is come down here and let's assign this to red channel. Now I just right clicked, I just right clicked so it goes backwards instead of forwards in the lineup of colors. Extract on red, set this to a higher priority, then come over to here, insert on red. And now, what is it? Delightful meal. I have apples, potatoes. I need me some taters. Take the potatoes from here. All the ones from here. And put the dirt back. Grab the torch. Okay. That went through that sludge fast. Okay, this right here is going to be taters. Over here is tomatoes. But is there a yellow channel? Yellow. With a priority of 1. Over here on tract on yellow, always active. And right here it's going to be inserting yellow. And that's potatoes set up. And this last spot is gonna be what? So I have potatoes, I have lettuce, I have tomatoes. I need to set up cheese. I have toast. Oh, wheat. Right, just wheat. Just wheat. So this last one is going to be wheat. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of seeds in here. Normal seeds. Now, the problem with wheat is you need 2 drawers. One for seeds and one for the wheat itself. But that also means that we'll be in the positive for wheat a lot faster. I'm just gonna set it up like this. Let's put this at orange. And set the priority higher. Over here, I need extract on always active. And then over here, it's gonna have to be insert on orange and insert on. Now, from here, that should be it. I'm gonna go grab some bone meal and bone meal up the crops a lot, and I'll be back with you when I'm done. And there you go. A stack of bone meal was enough to set up the whole tomato farm, the whole potato farm. Well, this is a stack each. Looks like, yeah, the whole lettuce farm and most of the wheat farm. So now I'm going to just cover this up for now. Put a block of cobblestone so I know where I can get down. And this is just gonna run. Now, eventually I'm going to have to pipe all this out to crafter and all that kind of stuff, but guess I'll just, for a sec, soybeans, mushrooms. Wasn't planning on doing that. My original plan was, I thought that a chunk was bigger than I thought it is. I'm gonna have like 6 and 4 and then a 6 and 4 and a 6 and a 4 and a 6 and a 4 and a 7 or something in the middle. That obviously didn't math out. So now I'm going with this design. Next up, I think I'm going to automate, well, I'm going to work on the mechanical user for the peppercorn. Now, the mechanical user is a heavily tweaked piece. It requires the turtle from Computer Craft, which requires a computer. And that is a lot of steps. Now, altogether, they're fairly cheap, but they're very cheap, but they're very tedious to craft by hand. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. But I'm going to probably have to go mining for more iron because I don't think I have enough patterns. Let's see, how much iron do I have? Oh, I have 204. That should be enough. Or let's make 20 patterns. And I'm gonna take an interface. I have one right here. I'm actually going to set up a tier 3 crafter for this because it's that kind of tedious crafting. And you know what? Set it up on camera. Come on, 6? Really? Be right back with you. Okay, so I just took some string from the mob farm. Now I should be able to. So cables. So these over here, this induction furnace is actually kind of annoying. Torches. Light that place up. Torch. One advantage to this smaller farm design than I was planning for is that it's easy to place torches everywhere. There we go. Let's leave it. It's gonna take a while. So what's next? Crafter downstairs. Can't really go back here. I can go in front. Okay. Just to make it a little bit easier, I'm going this. Well, not easier on me. Maybe a little bit easier on her, but really, I just don't want to take it one. Put that lighting lit. So, if I come over to here and tell it that game is the turtle, I go to here. Well, just look up turtle. Oh wow. Computer is up. Go with the computer. Down at the bottom, I think I'll have all the components, like the microchip. Why wouldn't it add the redstone? Redstone, like redstone. These. There. Redstone. Oh, it's 3 iron, right? World happened. All of my iron. Had 190. Oh, I forgot. Wow. That priority. You have priority. Oh, wow. Look at all those ingots. There's ingots, stuff that's... Okay, so what I've done is I've put an import bus on this crate, and I'm going to do that to every single crate. It'll be a long process, but that should take all of the ingots and other things that are supposed to be over here and put them over here. Now I need to make a drawer key so that that stuff that you just saw didn't happen. Drawer. What is... Oh, gross. Drawer key. Lock. There. Okay, so I did a little bit of rearranging. Had to stick a dense cable here because this was using too many channels. So I have this one set up with all of the, what do you call these? Media parts. And then the computer case and the screen. Over here, I'm gonna have those two are set up. The memory, the hard disk, and now I have to go set up all the recipes for these. So and there you have it. We have one turtle and we have it completely automated. Now the finishing touch is take an old little transporter, plug it into the back of here, set this to 0 and set this to pull. Now we should have totally automated turtle action going. I have no idea what this is. Now, again with the rain. I've been learning some coding, so I can probably figure this out, but I have no desire to. So, turtle, get mechanical user. I have to set up that crafting, that crafting, that own, pattern. Molecular. And I will actually couple obsidian, take these. I already have the osmium compressor. I'll let that do its job. Oh, yeah. Probably time to move. Oh my goodness. That is a lot. That is noisy. And take my refined obsidian. Right there. Ah, gold. Don't know how to make. You know what? Here. Just give it to me. And it power. Glorious. Let's see. Oh, microchip. That would be. a... Where'd microchip go? Kidding me? 5, 6, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. Microchip. Okay. And autonomous user. And now I'm just going to automate mechanical users like that. And just stick that in the molecular assembler. There we go. And now I'm gonna go grow the tree and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I just put lightweight and haster on my shovel. I should have done that a long time ago. Oh my goodness. That is OP. Okay, no it's not. That is a really nice shovel. Wonder why there was such a dramatic difference, because this has haster on it and a cobalt tool rod, and it's not that fast. I mean, I understand that it's not supposed to be, but still. Now, see, that's my only problem with this. Oh, I just realized. So I spent all that time, and I didn't take it one more because of how long it took. Okay, so as I was saying before, I wanted to make all of these farms flush with each other, and I didn't want to take the time to dig because this shovel was actually kind of slow. It was like slower than this on dirt, which, as you know, is not fun times for digging large quantities. Except, as you saw in that time lapse, that was 30 seconds to layer it down a chunk, an entire block. What is with the rain? I mean, it just does not stop. Also, if you don't know what the yellow X's is, have you been living under a rock? So if you press F7, I don't know what mod it is, but if you press F7, it shows these yellow X's. This means that mobs can spawn when it's at those where it's night. As you saw from the cave, if you were paying attention, the red X's are where they can spawn all the time. If you were to look inside of that mob farm with F7, it would be a whole bunch of red X's. Now, I'm just gonna light this up a bit because I don't like rude interruptions. That's all the time I've got for today. Thank you for watching this episode of Egnimatica 2 Expert Mode. The next episode will continue on with production of the delightful meal, and I'll see you then.